topic number 2. We're doing the best buddy cop movie.
I'll pick the Happytime Murders.
For 50 cents, I'll suck your dick.
Well, it's a great price. It almost makes me wish I had a dick for you to suck.
Starring Melissa McCartney and a little Muppet. Yeah, I love that movie. I love it. I watched it literally probably my 11th time this week. Not straight 11 times, but since it's been out.
11 times.
Yeah, so it's about Melissa and her little Muppet partner trying to find oh man. Yeah. It's a good movie. Y'all got me.
That's all you want to say.
This movie's fucking stupid. But it's hella stupid. But it's my kind of stupid. Dude, I love this movie. No, this is definitely not the first time I've seen this movie. I've seen this movie a few times. It's fucking, this movie is fucking hilarious. Dude. Fucking, I love the premise, and I love the interaction between all the fucking characters.
He bit me in the dick. He bit me in the dick.
You bit my dick. Dude. No, my favorite right, dude. Fucking puppet hookers, bro. They have puppet hookers. Dude, when that fucking puppet said, hey, you want some rotten cotton? Dude, I had to pause the movie. I left for like 10 minutes.
Hey, handsome.
You looking for some rotten cotton? I'm a woman.
That's okay.
Yeah, that's even better.
Got a good time for you.
He said, I suck your dick for $5. He said that's a good price. I kind of wish I had a dick to suck. He said, well, that's okay. And then he punched it.
Oh my god. Dude, no, that movie is fucking hilarious. Now, I can't say it's number one at all. It's not the best, but everyone should be watching at least once. It's definitely worth a watch. And man, actually, it is kind of up there for me. And like at least like top 5. Oh my gosh, dude. This shit is so funny. Yeah, it's definitely my top 5.
The Happytime Murders 2018 rated R. I want to run through a couple people who were in this movie real quick because it'll surprise some people. Melissa McCarthy, obviously, Elizabeth Banks, Maya Rudolph, Leslie David Baker, who's hilarious. Joel McHale is all right, and my favorite is Jimmy O. Yang. That dude is hilarious in his stand-up. Great comedian. My take on this movie is it is surprisingly gross. For a movie with Muppets, okay, and it made me think of if Jim Henson made adult films. It has a 5.4 out of 10 rating on IMDb with only 26,000 reviews, right? Which is really weird because every other movie on there, you'll notice all of them say 249,000 reviews. Like, this is the only one that doesn't say that. So it was directed by Brian Henson, who is the son of Jim Henson. And this movie got a pile of backlash when it first came out because people were pissed. They're like, you're taking your dad's thing and you're ruining it by making it this way. But I will say, the strip club scene with the carrots is absolutely hilarious.
It feels like Easter in my pants.
Fight the tip.
I was dead. I'm watching this. I'm like, this is so stupid.
Bite the carrot. Bite the carrot.
Talking about bite the tip. And I was like, no, what? So, it's funny, but it is surprisingly gross. Like, you're seeing Muppets, you're thinking something, and that rated R rating really sneaks up on you. So, not the worst pick. I'm definitely not mad at this pick at all. But it's not my favorite on the list.
So this is going to sound like a cop-out, but this motherfucker Dwayne stole every fucking thing I was going to say about this movie. I was going to bring up the fact that when I first watched this movie, I was like, this is like the Muppets do Pornhub. And I was like, why does it feel so Muppety? And then I found out that it's Brian Henson, who is Jim's son. I said, that makes so much fucking sense. This movie is so bad, it's good. It's hard to talk about because there are so many movies in the history of this movie that are very raunchy and very, kind of not necessarily the raunchiest, but using inanimate objects as things. Sausage Party was one of them. Team America, World Police, and now the Happytime murders. Melissa McCarthy, fucking fantastic. I'm down for Elizabeth Banks anytime. She's oddly attractive to me. Maya Rudolph is fantastic. I love Joel McHale. I love Joel McHale. I don't know what you're saying, Dwayne. Like, as a guy who loved Community,
I do like Joel McHale. He's just not my favorite guy.
My favorite person in this entire movie, though, was what was the dude who's the Leslie David Baker?
Yes.
As a fan of The Office, I love anything Leslie David Baker does. This movie was good. It took me by surprise. This was the first time I'd actually watched it. So I meant to watch it when it came out. I was like all excited for it. I was like, ooh, it looks like Dirty Muppets. Let's go watch it. And I just never got around to watching it. So, but I finally watched it and I liked it.
All right. Okay, I can't fuck with it. Give him shit right now. I can't fuck with it. This movie is fucking hilarious. That shit is funny as shit. I watched this shit 3 times this week. That shit is fucking funny. That shit is funny as fuck. Yo, real shit. Your shit when he tackled Miss McCarthy into that water and he bit her nipple and then she bit his dick. Like shit was funny as shit. Shit was funny as hell. Oh my god, this movie's fucking hilarious. All right, the hookers that said, she's like, yeah, you want to go to have sex? She said, well, I'm a girl. It's like, all right, okay. He's that too. And then everybody forget about listen, I don't give a damn. Nobody says this is the funniest sex scene I've ever seen in my goddamn life.
In a police station?
No, it wasn't police. It was his office.
Oh, the office. Okay,
the sex scene in his office. And it makes it more funny when you watch the credits. You have to watch the credits and then you see how they did that shit. Oh my god! Listen, real shit. I did not have this in my head at all for buddy cop movies, at all. However, this shit is fucking hilarious. This shit is funny. I'll watch it. I'm probably gonna watch this shit again in a couple days from now. This shit is great. This is I can't fuck with it. This shit was funny as hell. This surprised the shit out of me. Well, I'm actually glad that you came on for this late because I want to this shit. Cause this shit right here was funny as fuck. Listen, everybody, a lot of people that I talked to compare this to something that Evan said, which was Team America, and I didn't find Team America that funny to me. I mean, it had high moments. It had to me a much grosser sex scene than fucking Happytime Murders. But Happytime Murders is just overall hilarious. Because and this is why I hate IMDb because I don't go off what IMDb says because I thought the movie was fucking great. Even you check out the gross parts like the sex scene and the spray can cum and shit. Like the storyline. Like, if you put the storyline to regular people, it's actually a pretty good movie. So I love this movie. I can't fuck with it. This is going to be my number one. I'm not going to lie to you. It's just can't be number one. Just saying, everybody know.
All right. Well, I do have some honorable mentions. I got Lethal Weapon 2.
Fuck.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah. That movie's a fucking shit. Fucking Zootopia. I don't care what anybody says. That movie is fucking hilarious. Dude. Fucking yep, but it's hilarious. Men in Black. And
we are the Men in Black.
And Ride Along. Yep.
Oh.
Ah!
Can I do my honorable mentions?
Yeah, hurry up.
Yeah, go ahead.
Honorable mention, Cradle to the Grave.
Oh my God, yes! Sorry.
Cop Out.
Can't believe we didn't think of that.
Wait, say again.
Cop Out?
No.
Fuck.
No.
No.
Uh,
Whoa, before you go, the best thing about Cop Out is literally when you punch the kid in the dick.
No, you're gonna tell me something. No, I'm gonna go. I told you be careful. Paul, did you just punch a little child? There's things you don't know about me, Jim. I'll fuck a little kid up if he kicked me in the dick.
That shit was funny as hell. He punched that kid in the dick.
Yeah.
Said,
that was the best fucking part. Dude.
He said, I'll punch anybody that punch me in the dick. That's the realest shit ever. Cause I probably punch him too. Like, bitch ass kid, don't punch him in the dick. Fuck
all right, Hot Fuzz, and Let's Be Cops.
All right. The movie I chose was fucking Bad Boys.
Don't be alarmed, we're Negroes.
Oh man, no, that's too much bass in your voice. That scare white folks. We were wondering if we can borrow some brown sugar.
What you gonna do?
Hell yeah. Fucking great fucking movie. Fucking it's when
Gotta learn the lyrics.
Yeah. it was one of the it was one of the movies where they really fucking show that fucking Will Smith could fucking do something other, than playing a fucking goofy fucking teenager, goofy self-centered teenager. Fucking, it was him breaking into fucking action movies, really great. And it was also with Martin Lawrence, fucking at the top of his game. They worked very well together. The premise was great. The storyline was great. Fucking the action scenes were fucking amazing. And fucking and actually Martin Lawrence fucking doing double duty, not only playing playing his fucking character, fucking Marcus Barrett, but he was also fucking, he's also playing fucking Mike Lowry.
Mike Lowry.
Actually, he's playing an erotic version of Mike Lowry, in front of the witness. So he's pulling double duty, but dude, everything's great, dude. Fucking like anything you want to look for in a fucking like not only action movie but a fucking buddy cop movie. Dude, fucking car chases, explosions, fucking gunfights, fucking the banner between the two of them was fucking great. And the movie has a lot of hilarity, but so much fucking action. It was it's just all around fucking real good fun movie. Plus fucking that Tay Leone in it. Nice eyes, great legs.
I want to fuck her eyes.
She did a fucking thing too. This is the first movie I've seen with Tay Leone in it, and I've been a fan ever since.
Bad Boys, for me, it doesn't age very well. I mean, it's a decent movie. It came out in 1995. Also a rated R film. If you go over the cast, you basically have Martin Lawrence and Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, and then there's fucking nobody. So there's the entire movie is based on these two characters, and so it really zeroes in, and it doesn't build anything. It's a classic Michael Bay movie, right? So you have a bunch of big explosions, you got a bunch of big gunfights. All the explosion flames are overdone. It's all the stuff Michael Bay does, right? He loves to blow shit up in movies constantly. The thing that drives me nuts about Bad Boys is when you watch the trailer for this movie, the original advertisement, it immediately says, from the producers of Top Gun and Beverly Hills Cop. So they have to name two movies that came before it that were greatly successful to draw you in enough to make you want to watch it. The franchise turned out to be amazing, but this first movie, if you go back and you rewatch it, it just kind of misses for me. Like every other Bad Boys movie was better than the first one.
What? No. Oh no, bro.
Bad Boys. What you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you?
That's
the second one. That's the second.
I don't care. It's synonymous with the whole fucking movie franchise now. This movie's fantastic. I like this movie. Tay Leone in it, I think is fantastic. I think this is one of my favorite roles for Will Smith of all time. Martin Lawrence is fantastic. It's such a good movie. And when I think buddy cop, for some reason, this didn't pop into my head because of the fact that it's so gritty and it's. I always think of buddy cops as like lighthearted comedy style movies or something like that. No, That's just how I normally think of them. But this makes me, John. This makes me realize that they're not always like that. With that being said, my favorite scene of the whole movie is the scene with the storekeeper.
Freeze, mother bitches!
Where they have a fight with the storekeeper.
Freeze, mother bitches!
And he's like, now back up, put the gun down, and give me a pack of tropical fruit bubblicious.
You want
Marcus
you want some?
And some
And some Skittles.
You want some badges, you mother bitch?
This motherfucker did not know how to cuss for shit.
This is to me, this is such a good movie. It's one of my favorite action, like cop action movies of all time. So, and Will Smith has two of my favorite cop style movies of all time with this and Men in Black. So, congratulations to Will Smith for being a hell of a fucking actor. His son, not so much.
Damn. Had to kick him in this.
I disagree with everything Dwayne said outside of one thing. I do think that this movie is overshadowed by the second one. The second one is better than the first one. I don't give a damn nobody says. The second one is better. Second one is better than the first one. The third one,
That Boys 2 is great.
the third one,
no.
the third one is not better. However, the third one is not bad. I hate people say it's bad. Third one's not bad. I don't get it. Nobody said third one was not bad at all. It's just not better than the first or second one. However, this is the only reason why I'm not giving it too much praise, because the second one is better than the first one.
Isn't that the one where at the end of the movie they play Shake It Tail Feather?
Yeah.
Oh my god, that was such a good ending song. Like, and that's the one with the
I think
where they're in the house during the shootout.
I think you, Nelly.
Yes.
I think you, Nelly, and P. Diddy are only people that say that's a good ending song. Like all right, but yes, the second one
says the guy who said Turquoise Jeep was the best record label of all
damn
time.
right, damn right. All right, but yeah, the second
Did
one.
I mention I like to dance?
The second one it does have the devil is not welcome here.
Yeah. That's also where the goose fraba thing comes from.
What?
Yeah. With like when she's trying Woosa. I thought he said goose fraba at some point.
No,
too.
he said Woosa.
No, it's Woos. Yeah,
Where the fuck did where did I get the goose fraba one from?
Anger management.
That's
German
it.
potato salad.
Yes.
Anger
That's
management.
it.
Yeah, the white movie. Yeah.
You can't go wrong with Martin Lawrence and Will Smith in any movie. So yeah, it was a good storyline. And that's definitely a good buddy cop movie.
So I got a couple honorable mentions as well. Psych the movie.
Jesus Christ.
Listen, Psych the movie's fantastic. Even though I know it was a terrible movie, I loved Wild Wild West. I'm gonna call it a buddy cop movie.
It is a buddy cop movie. We're going straight to the Wild
Wild West. Oh, that's a buddy cop movie?
Yes.
Because
that's a pretty good one.
He's a cop. The other dude's his helper.
No,
they're
both are cops.
They're both cops.
I forgot he was a cop.
Yeah, both are cops.
Yeah, they're both
one of my honorable mentions is Bad Boys 2. My movie is one of the best comedic movies in the past 20 years, I would say. And that is The Other Guys.
Somebody call 911 holy.
Oh, it starts at the beginning. From the moment The Rock and Samuel L. Jackson jump their happy asses off the building and say, aim for the bushes. All through the end.
Ain't no damn bushes.
Ain't no
I
bushes.
love this fucking movie. You got to do. Have you done your first desk pop? You got to do a desk pop. Boom! Everybody draws like, hey, I did my first desk pop. And, I love this movie. Fucking, it is so good. This is peak Will Ferrell, in my opinion. This Step Brothers, that time Anchorman, that's peak Will Ferrell time frame for me.
Gator don't play no shit.
Gator don't play no shit.
Gator don't play. The fact whenever he's with Eva Mendes and he's always shit talking her. Oh my god, it's such a good movie. The ever classic, the one line that I use in actual everyday slang is, "I'm a peacock, coach. You gotta let me fly."
Let me fly.
I am a peacock. You gotta let me fly.
So no, my pick is the other guy.
God, truth, I hate this movie.
All right, wait, where's our Facebook post? These are funny Dre hates.
God, the best thing about this movie is Eva Mendes because she's fucking beautiful. That's really, the whole. So I'm not gonna lie. So when I first watched the movie, was it 2008? Was it 2008, 9? When was it? 2008 or 9?
Yeah.
The other guy's 2010.
2010. When I first watched this in 2010, it was funny. It was stupid funny. They jump off a fucking building, and I was jump off a building. Gotta let me fly. Peacock let me fly. Get it, don't pay no shit. Eva Mendes. This them talk about how they want to fuck each other, like you want to fuck a grandma style, right? But so for some reason, every time I keep watching this movie, it gets worse and less funny and worse and worse and fucking worse. To the point that I watched a couple days ago, I'm like, yo, this shit is fucking stupid, and the shit make me want to hate it. That's why, because all the parts that y'all laughed at, it's not funny to me anymore. I don't know if I'm growing up. No, and that's not true. Because I say that's not true. Because I put Happytime at my fucking my I can't fuck with it. So I'm not growing up. It's just movie just not good. To me, it's movie just not good to me. It's not true. And I can understand if it's still good to y'all. I'm not gonna bite it from y'all, but to me, it's not good. Just me.
The other guys, I like it.
You would.
It's still funny every time I watch the movie. Not the whole movie, just Gator don't play no shit. That's it. Yeah. So I like the movie. I don't got nothing bad to say about it. I mean, it's a good Mark Wahlberg, Will Ferrell movie.
Yeah, but it's not the best one because what's that?
No, definitely not.
Yeah, Daddy's Home.
Fucking Daddy's Home.
Yeah.
Both of them, 1 and 2 are fucking amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Fuck this movie. All right, good. I'll say again, fuck this movie. Yeah, dude. Will Ferrell's character is fucking. He's a complete idiot that gets on my nerve. He got on my nerves the entire movie. His character just annoys the shit out of me. And Mark Wahlberg's character, dude, he's just fucking angry, fucking self-centered, fucking piece of shit. Fuck him. If he choked on a whole bag of dicks, dude, died, I wouldn't give a fuck. Dude, fuck his character. And this movie has a lot of fucking it does have some funny parts, but that's it. It's just all right, let's throw some funny here, let's throw some funny there, and then most of the funny they try to throw in is a miss. It's like you could tell. Oh wait, I'm supposed to laugh here, but not gonna. Dude, it's not like a movie. Like Dre said, the first time you watch it, it's all right, but yeah, if you watch it more than once, you'll fucking end up hating this shit. This movie is fucking just stupid and garbage, and no, fuck it, fuck this movie. Ava Mendes though, fucking hot as always.
Yeah, she's awesome. So fucking beautiful always.
Love her so much in everything. Dude. Fucking eyes, the lips, everything.
She makes bad movies so good because Out of Time it's not a bad Denzel Washington movie, but she's in it, so it makes it great.
Yeah. She's one of the best parts of Too Fast, Too Furious for sure.
Yeah, dude. If there's a way,
and all about the Benjamins.
Yeah, there's a way that all these fucking characters could either die or just lose somehow, and she won in the end. Dude, then the movie went way better. But
surprised she was the drug kingpin the whole time.
Garbage. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, but this movie was garbage. Fuck it.
The other guys come out in 2010. Oddly, this movie is PG-13, and I'll get to something that makes that seem strange to me in a minute. It was directed by Adam McKay, and the only other two things that Adam McKay is known for is the movie Vice and the Ant-Man. Other than these three movies, Adam McKay has really not worked on anything that really did well. The only other thing that he did that kind of did anything was Eurovision, which, I mean, whatever.
It's so bad. It's so
it was
bad.
terrible.
Eurovision. That sounds familiar.
It was so bad.
Yeah,
the
Eurovision
song
was
contest
awful.
or the actual movie?
The actual movie.
The movie. Yeah. He was a producer
With Will Ferrell.
on Eurovision. Yeah, another Will Ferrell movie. But it
And
was like
Kristen Wiig.
it was like junk time Will Ferrell though. Like it just that movie didn't hit for a lot of people. Some of the things that stood out to me is that this movie has an absolutely amazing cast in it, and they all played off each other really well. So Will Ferrell, Mark Wahlberg, Derek Jeter, Eva Mendes, Michael Keaton, Samuel L. Jackson, Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson, Rob Riggle, and Damon Wayans Jr. Just drink that in.
Yeah.
So all those Damon Wayans movies we used to watch, his kid is now old enough to act and not suck at it like Will Smith kid does.
He was good in Cop Out. Like not Cop Out.
Yeah, like
Let's
Damon
Be
Wayans
Cops.
Jr. is pretty good.
Let's Be Cops.
He's-
Let's Be
Oh,
Cops.
he is. Yeah.
He's-
He's like TV shows. He does amazing.
Oh yeah,
I
New Girl.
like Damon
New Girl.
Wayans Jr. is fantastic.
His
He's the best
stand-up
part
is
of
a
the
little
movie.
bit hard.
He's honestly way better than Will Smith's shitty excuse for a son.
Well, we ain't going there.
So the thing that stood out to me is this movie is PG-13, and everybody knows Samuel L. Jackson's favorite phrase, right? This is the only PG-13 movie that Samuel L. Jackson has ever been in where they let him say "motherfucker."
You get one.
Only
You get
one.
one. You get one.
Yeah.
You get one.
And he said it one time, and it was his line, and that's the only time in a PG-13 movie that he has ever used that phrase. Ever the PG-13 movie he was in, he didn't. They didn't let him do it.
Monday through Friday Flames.
Right. You know, and
Sick
so
and
they-
tired of these Monday Friday planes on these Monday Friday planes.
I have had it with these monkey fighting snakes on this Monday to Friday plane.
Money Friday.
but
Money Friday.
this movie is hilarious. I don't know what you guys are talking about. It's funny because usually DeAndre and I, we either completely agree or we completely disagree. And this is one of those times where we completely disagree because I think this
How
movie
many times
is
did you see the movie?
hilarious.
How did you see it?
I've probably watched this movie 5 or 6 times. I mean,
probably
it's
seen
not
it
like
10
the first
times.
one I pull off the shelf, but you know, it's a solid. You know, if I just want to watch a movie and I don't have to like pay attention, I can put it on in the background while I'm cleaning a house or something.
Or think.
That's that's it. Yeah, I mean, but I don't watch movies to think mostly. I love comedies because I got enough serious shit in my life to deal with. That's why I love movies like this. I mean, this is right in my wheelhouse. Not my favorite movie on our list this time, but is probably going to be my number 2. So my movie is to me one of the all-time classics. Maybe I'm kind of skirting the line of buddy cop. Maybe I'm not. That's kind of for you guys to decide. But I chose 1984's rated R Beverly Hills Cop. This movie had 58 cast members, and it was originally written. The script was written specifically for Sylvester Stallone, and he actually passed up on it because he was doing other stuff. So, in the story, there is a villain art dealer that Axel Foley goes to, kind of thwart by the end of the movie. That's sort of your climax of the film. The original right was totally different because this guy had a much more prevalent, part in the story. Instead, it was kind of rewritten specifically for Eddie Murphy, and Eddie Murphy killed it. Judge Reinhold was hilarious. He kind of played that sort of doofy sidekick cop trying to learn some things from a more streetwise Axel Foley, played by Eddie Murphy. But you had John Ashton, you had Ronnie Cox, Stephen Burkhoff, James Russo, and then there's like a list of people that you probably don't remember were in this movie. Jonathan Banks, if you watched Breaking Bad, he was what the hell is his name? The helper for the kind of the main villain in Breaking Bad. Bronson Pinchot was in this movie. Paul Reiser was in this movie. Damon Wayans was in this movie.
Well, I say, don't forget Damon Wayans. He was in the movie as well.
Yeah, he was in there. And Rick Overton.
Here, take it.
But Rick Overton was in this movie as well. So, I mean, it had really an all-star cast of 80s comedy who's who. And it really just, it had every actor in it. And every actor had a part in it that did something for the movie. It wasn't, like when I look at movies like, say, Bad Boys, you had really two main characters, and you just follow those two main characters around the whole time. Beverly Hills Cop had a lot of things going on. I mean, there's probably 40 people in this movie that you wouldn't know unless you saw their picture. It was directed by Martin Brest. It was produced by Jerry Bruckheimer, so you know it's not going to be that bad. What's his name? Harold Faltermeyer was the guy who did the music for it, who also did the music for Top Gun and Running Man. To me, this is just a hilarious movie because it was Eddie Murphy when Eddie Murphy was Eddie Murphy. Like, this is one of the best examples of Eddie Murphy just being fucking hilarious that I think I've ever seen.
This movie came out at a very good part of Eddie Murphy's career. As we discussed in the Eddie Murphy episode last week.
Last
episode is what I actually meant to say. We discussed how Eddie Murphy had the mid to late 80s run was stellar. His 90s run was kind of so. His 2000s was terrible, and then he started picking up at the end of the 2010s when he released Dolomite. Who knows where he's going to keep going from that? But to me, Beverly Hills Cop is good, but it's not the best movie he came out with during his peak period. Obviously, that's DeAndre's favorite movie of all time, Coming to America.
But it's not a buddy cop movie, though.
I know. So what I'm saying is it's hard for me to take a look at this movie as a whole, because every time I think of this movie, when I think of young Eddie Murphy, I always go to Coming to America. And I'm like, I wish this movie had the same kind of style, like not style, but the same kind of impact to me that Coming to America did. But however, this is not a bad movie. DeAndre has a very controversial pick about which movie in this franchise is the best. However, this movie's not bad. The scene that always stands out to me is the scene with him and Damon Wayans, where he's like, "Hey, can I get a banana?" He's like, "The whole plate is $12, and you get plums, peaches, and bananas. I just need bananas." And he's like, "Here you go." Take it. Yeah. So no, it's a solid movie. Don't get me wrong, but it's just when you look at the slate of the late 80s, very early 90s, it doesn't stick out for me as much. Like if I were to go and say, "Hey, I want to watch a buddy cop movie," I would not pick this one because specifically I'd be like, this isn't his best work in that time period. So it's a nitpicky thing for me, if you know what I'm saying.
Sure.
This is going to be my number 2. All right. Obviously, my pick is coming up next, and I'm not even gonna lie, I'm picking my number 4. Just to be honest, this is my number 2, and this is probably my number 1 if fucking John didn't steal the fucking show with Happytime works. Not gonna lie. All right. God honest truth, and Evan's touched on it. Yes, I'm gonna say it. I think 3 is better. You damn right. Beverly Hills Cop 3 is better than the first one. I'm gonna keep saying it. I'm gonna say that until CJ's head busts and explode. Beverly Hills Cop 3, Beverly Hills Cop 3 is better than Beverly Hills Cop 1. That's just me, and most of the black people anyway. Because John picked Beverly Hills Cop 3. When I asked him to pick the best Eddie out of the 6, the best Eddie Murphy movie out of the 6th one, he actually picked Beverly Hills Cop 3 too. I told you. Black people like Beverly Hills Cop 3.
Why are you on this show, man? What the fuck?
Black people like Beverly Hills Cop 3. All right. However, the Beverly Hills Cop there's nothing wrong with it though. I think that's my number 2. I got a 2 space over my own pick. So it's nothing wrong with it. I love this movie from fucking start to end. It's a really good story. I personally think that if Sylvester Stallone would have did this movie, it would have flopped.
Right.
Agreed.
I mean, I'm pretty sure they wrote a lot more stuff into it for Eddie Murphy, but yes, I think that this shit would have flopped.
Yeah,
right?
He actually wrote a script for Eddie Murphy.
Yeah. So
Stallone would have been.
Stallone, it would have been like prequel to Tango and Cash or something. It would have been, him flexing, shooting up stuff.
So the good thing about that, he actually had. I thought about this too. He has. I'm not gonna call this third one a buddy cop movie, even though I'm gonna call it a buddy cop movie. He actually had 3 buddy cop movies on here on the 80s, 4 on the 80s. He had the 40 Hours. He has Beverly Hills Cop, He had Beverly Hills Cop 2. And I'm gonna count it as a Beverly Hills Cop 2.
Sequels, he has way more than two. Yeah,
I didn't say sequels. I said buddy cop movies. Buddy cop movies. He has Beverly Hills Cop 1, and it's about the 80s. That's it. Beverly Hills Cop 1, Beverly Hills Cop 2. You have 48 Hours, which is just in the 80s, and
another 48 Hours.
That's the 90s. I'm looking at it right now, CJ. 1990.
Oh, no, yeah. I'm looking at it right now. Okay. I'm looking at it right now.
And God of Truth, the other one I'm talking about, which is not my favorite of any movie from the 80s, but The Golden Child is technically a buddy cop movie as well.
Yeah.
Right.
I actually like The Golden Child.
I know you did.
I know you hate it.
I don't hate it.
You hate it.
I don't hate it. It's just not one of the best to me. Anyway, so listen, I got number 2. It's not a bad pick. It's not the best pick because John stole the show.
I do like Beverly Hills Cop 1. That's what we on, right? Yeah.
Right. Yeah, the first one.
Yeah.
Yes.
So yeah. I mean, Eddie Murphy. I mean, classic. I mean, it's a classic movie right there. So, so yeah. Shut up.
I need to give a shout out to Inspector Todd, who has to deal with fucking Axel Foley on a daily basis.
Not the third one. He died in the third one.
Yeah, he died in the third. Yeah, unfortunately, he died in the third one. But
but he's talking about this movie right here.
Hey, thank you.
So no. Gotta truth. That feel like the ongoing thing. They got to kill the captain on the third one because in Bad Boys 3. They murked the captain the head off.
Dude,
oh my God, bro!
Dude, there's so many franchises that are like that.
Captain got to die.
Captain got to die. Look, at least the third or fourth one. Oh yeah, he got to go. Yeah.
So what you're saying is that they've used Beverly Hills Cop script in every movie since.
Exactly.
Basically, yeah.
Yeah. Yep. For real. Yeah, but fucking no, this is better. I love Inspector Todd. He's one of my favorite characters in the whole movie. Yeah, fucking yeah, just talking straight up how normal motherfuckers talk. Listen here, motherfucker, shit, and you just fucking going off with it. I love it. Now, that being said, absolutely love this movie. Moving great. Eddie Murphy did his thing. And I think both fucking Dre and John are fucking. Y'all got some issues thinking fucking the third one's better than this one. But I do agree that the second one is better than this one. The second one is better than the first one.
No, the fuck is not. Oh, god damn it.
3, I think was the worst one out of all 3 of them. 2 is the best. 2 is the fucking best. I'm not saying 3 is bad. I'm just saying. And to me, it doesn't live up to the standards of fucking
2 was the worst.
2, no, fuck you. 2 was the fucking best. Dude, 2 was fucking more. 2 is more in depth on. 2 is more in depth on everything. The characters are more. More in depth. The bad guys more in depth.
Robberies. Get the fuck out of here.
Yes. No, dude, yeah, everything about 2 was fucking better. But either, but the thing is, I digress. Either way. The first one was not the best one. Yeah, we argue about 2 and 3, but we're still saying the first one's not the best one, which means it cannot be number 1 in the category. It's just it's not what it is. But it's still a great movie. I still fucking love it, and I still watch it multiple times.
Like I said, I have 6 picks, but I'm gonna go pick 4 of these I mentioned. It's hard for me, but fuck it. First pick is shout out to a very, very new, like from 2021 buddy cop movie. Check out the Coffee and Cream.
Yeah.
Coffee and Cream is a Netflix movie. This shit's hilarious. It's just funny as fuck. It's Coffee.
I haven't heard of that.
No, sorry. It's called Coffee.
Yeah, I haven't heard that one either.
Coffee and Kareem. It's fucking hilarious. If you got Netflix, watch it. That shit is hilarious.
Coffee and Kareem.
Coffee and Kareem, all right? Second, right? Shout out to Training Day.
One of the many picks CJ had. before he changed them all.
Training Day is a buddy cop movie.
Yeah,
Training Day,
it
even though
kinda is.
he betrays him in the end, it's a buddy cop movie.
They were not buddies though.
They were,
like at all.
they were not buddies at all.
None of these movies literally they had with buddies. The other guy,
Well, except Psych.
Yeah.
But
other
No,
buddies
yeah,
wasn't
no.
on
The thing is,
yeah.
the thing is, they start off as bad and then become buddies. These guys become enemies.
Well, they start off as bad, then he trusts him a little bit, they become cordial, and then they become enemies. So
I'll give you it's a buddy cop movie.
I'll put a buddy cop movie. So is Google. So I'm gonna before y'all listen to CJ, I'm definitely listen to Google. That's okay. That's number two. Number two. All right. Number 3. Shout out to 7.
Oh my god, it's such a good movie.
What's in the box?
Nice.
What's in the box?
What's in the box?
Shit's funny. That's just fucking the same. That shit's funny to me.
That is so fucked up. Especially when you know what's in the box. That is so fucked up.
What's in the box? It's funny to me.
But I ain't gonna lie though. Every time I see that scene, I laugh.
Yeah, it's funny to me. It's not funny that
I'm a fucked up person.
It's not funny that her hair's cut off. Her hair's cut off in the box. It's just funny that how he said it. All right. My last one is a low down dirty shame. Yep. A low down dirty shame. All right. Okay.
I can see that.
Yeah,
I can see
all
that.
right. A little bit of
Great movie.
For my pick was Rush Hour.
$50 million? And who you think you kidnapped, Chelsea Clinton?
All right, so I recently said that this movie my pick is gonna go fourth. I'm still keep that in fourth, but I actually love almost every last single movie we picked. I love buddy cop movies. It's just hilarious to me. Almost every last movie on here I like. So Rush Hour was great. It's the peak of Chris Tucker's career. At one point in time, for 5 years straight, Chris Tucker was the richest actor in America in that time. All right. He was rich at that time when he had This Friday. Well, they didn't really get paid on Friday, but This Friday and The Fifth Element and something else around that time. We did on time as well. Oh,
Fifth Element.
Dead Presidents as well. Like he got
and all of his stand-ups were fire.
Mm-hmm.
Yo, I'm sorry, but Fifth Element is such a good role. Like he transcends that role.
Come on, Dallas! It's just hilarious.
Yes. Oh yeah. Oh, he was so great in that movie.
All right.
He's so good.
All right, and then this one of the best. I mean, I like kung fu movies, but I mean, I love Jackie Chan in this movie. I've got her name, the beautiful bomb cop. She's fucking gorgeous as hell. It's hilarious. Chris Tucker's hilarious. I'm gonna throw mud on my own movie. The only thing I should have picked 2, because I think now that I think about it, I think that 2 is a little bit better than 1. I think I should pick 2. Again, I'm cool with going last or fourth or low, whatever. However, maybe I should have picked Rush Hour 2 because I like Rush Hour 2 way. I think Rush Hour 2 better than Rush Hour 1. All right, Rush Hour 3 can eat a dick, but Rush Hour 2 definitely. Yeah. Definitely, like it's like there, like it goes, it's sea sauce. However, Rush Hour was my pick. I like this movie with a passion. This shit is great.
Rush Hour. I watched that on Tuesday. It's still the same when I first saw it, and it's funny as fuck. It's funny. Jackie Chan, Chris Tucker. That was a good combo for them 3 movies. Rush Hour 1 is definitely the best one out of the 2 and the 3.
I kind of agree with you with the fucking, Rush Hour. How Rush Hour 1 and 2 are kind of like right there. Mm-hmm. Yeah, you did definitely. Yeah, Rush Hour 3. Yeah, but definitely fucking look some asshole. But fucking but 1 and 2 are right there. I disagree with you on like how you're putting in a fucking 4th, dude. Because I can't fuck with it.
Ooh, shit.
Yeah, dude. Think about it. When you think buddy cop movie, this type of shit is right there. No, this is what you fucking imagine, dude. Fucking, dude. Yeah. The fucking 2 cops, fucking two cops from 1 and 2, completely, different backgrounds, dude. Fucking, fucking like fighting up first, but then working together. Fucking figuring this shit out, dude. And the banter between them is fucking amazing. Plus, that's the fucking car chases, the fucking fight scenes, again, the comedy, the explosions, everything about this screams buddy cop movie. Everything about this one shit. You know, and both cops are likable. You want to see the win. And it's just, dude. I'm sorry, dude. When I think, buddy cop movie, this is it. Here, this is the fucking formula for a buddy cop movie. Fucking yeah. I'm surprised you put it number one because this I can't fuck with this. This is the fucking shit right here. This is the fucking to me, this is the overall compass of buddy cop movie.
All right, Rush Hour, come out in 1998. It is another PG-13 movie. The only two of them on our list. Was directed by Brett Ratner, and it actually has the highest rating on IMDb out of all the movies that we're talking about today, which I know you don't like IMDb, but a lot of people do. The cast of Rush Hour is insane if you really like martial arts movies. If you don't know a lot about martial arts movies, then this is going to kind of fall for a lot of people outside of that Jackie Chan, Chris Tucker, very similar to Bad Boys, where you have kind of two main characters and then not a lot of other filler. If you don't know Kung Fu movies, if you're a Kung Fu fan, this is a who's who of Kung Fu royalty. I mean, I'm not going to try to name all these people because I'm going to mispronounce all their names, but every movie where somebody has, been like some kind of badass at some point in a movie doing kicks and punches and cool weapon, work and stuff like that, they're in this film. I mean, just scroll through the cast. It's absolutely incredible. Rush Hour to me, like CJ said, it is kind of the mold that was used for buddy cop movies moving forward from 1998. I think Beverly Hills Cop back in '84, and then up through Beverly Hills Cop 3, where they kill an important character. That became a big thing with Lethal Weapon. It became a big thing in Bad Boys. That's been kind of reproduced. A lot of the stuff that they do in Rush Hour has not been reproduced, or if it was attempted, it wasn't reproduced well. So I love this pick.
So Rush Hour is fantastic. It's the movie that introduced me to Chris Tucker, because I watched it before I learned about what Friday was. This movie's great. It gave me one of the most wisest pieces of advice that I listened to.
Ever touch a black man's radio, boy?
Don't you ever touch a black man's stereo. And I didn't do it. Whenever I got in the car with any of my friends who were black, I didn't touch the stereo because 10 times out of 10, their music was better than mine. My favorite scene in this will always be Jackie Chan singing War.
Yeah. What is it good for? Absolutely nothing. You are.
Wow, you are.
Yeah, it's so good. I love this trilogy. I know 3 is critically not great, and a lot of people don't like it. I just take it for what it is, and I don't mind it. This to me is as close to an I can't fuck with it as I can be without giving it an I can't fuck with it, because John's honorable mention, it's fucking fantastic. However, that being said, this is my favorite movie that has Jackie Chan in it. I know he's been in other things, but you can't beat this one with him.
I got Rush Hour number 1. Fucking Happytime Murders number 2. Gotta do it. Fucking Bad Boys number 3. Fucking Beverly Hills Cop number 4, and other guys. Fucking damn. If I didn't have to pick them. Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Mine is basically just like CJ's. Number 1 is Rush Hour. Number 2, Happytime Murders. Number 3, Bad Boys. Beverly Hills Cop. And number 5 is the other guys.
Number 1 is Rush Hour. Number 2 is going to be, for me, will be Bad Boys. Other guys will be number 3. Happytime Murders will be 4, and the Beverly Hills Cop will be 5.
I'm counting down from 5 to 1 again. Number 5 being Happytime Murders. It just was not a good movie. It was funny, but it wasn't good. Number 4 is Bad Boys. Number 3, give me Rush Hour. Number 2, the other guys. And number 1, I'm sticking with my pick, Beverly Hills Cop.
All right, so So here's the thing. Number one is Happytime Murders. Happytime Murders fucking shit.
That shit is fucking amazing,
This
though.
shit is hilarious. Number one is Happytime Murders. All right. Number two is Beverly Hills Cop. I'll get number two Beverly Hills Cop. I love Beverly Hills Cop. Number three is Bad Boys. I actually think that Bad Boys 1 versus Rush Hour 1, I find Bad Boys 1 enjoyable more than Rush Hour. All right. So Bad Boys, it will be 3. Rush Hour will be 4. And I don't like the other guys. So that's 1, 2, 3 for 5th. Thank you for staying. Stay tuned for next week. We'll be doing a lot of worst. So we're doing the worst video game movie and the worst board game. We would like to thank Dwayne and John for being on today. Happy birthday to John. Happy birthday to John.
Thank you.
Yeah, he's getting
Happy birthday, John.
Thank
Yeah,
you,
man.
Take your prize money, get your hairline fixed.
So God is truth. Not been noticed, but John wear dye so to cover his gray.
I don't wear dye at all.
Hey, listen, fun facts. I saw John
I
in the
don't
mirror.
wear
I saw
dye
John in the
at
bathroom at
all.
Catfish with a permanent marker just right here, right here,
Yo,
right here, right here.
Feel it in. Do the feel
Hey,
it in.
Line
hey,
yourself up
that
with
lineup,
Sharpie.
ain't straight. That he took a ruler.
My name is DeAndre Robinson. These are my friends. Think about friends. Shit.
All right. Hey, this your boy CJ, aka Will Smith's former agent.
Oh, once again, it's your boy Evan Hamataki. I got shot today. It hurt a little bit. My wife's a dickhead. CJ's an asshole. Yeah. No, some random dude off the street came in. Nerf, bitch. Have a good night, guys.
All right, everybody. This is Dwayne Meyer. Really nice to be back. Asked back for a second time, filling it for Cam. Hopefully I did her some justice. Obviously not quite as pretty, but I'd love to see you guys again sometime soon.
Hey, this is John. Thank you for having me on the show. I had a good time being on here. I'm still nervous right now, even logging off.